So let's talk about the game. I mean, that was an exciting game. What are your just general impressions of, the game and what you guys did to win?
First of all, Merisicordia, they really got after it. I thought they played a great game and made a lot of plays. Marks is just an excellent basketball player. They've got a great supporting cast around her, and we had trouble. We had trouble defending them, and but down the stretch, we made the plays that we needed to. Got some big rebounds. Had some big shots contested and got rebounds, and then got on the break, and that's as we know that's our best offense is scoring in transition, and Tiffany really pushed it out there and made plays when we needed to. Big offensive rebounds. The free throw shooting, wish it went a little bit better than it did, but made the couple that we needed to when the game was still on the line. But it was exciting. It's been a while. I feel like that we've pulled out a game at the end when it's really close, and Merisicordia really tested us. So it doesn't matter how you win now. It's just about advancing, and luckily we did that.
Tiffany, what were your thoughts? I think when they got the lead, was it 51-50 or was it tied 50-50 or whatever? When they had either tied it or you came down, you hit a jumper, and then you went to the line. And what was your sort of mindset? Just take me through those last couple minutes, not just in your mind, but with the team. What was the team trying to do on the floor?
We were trying to push it and create like we did in the first half, getting fast breaks and scoring that way. So the game was tied up and we weren't really executing. Like we were executing, but we weren't making our shots. So our go-to was to just get the rebound, get the steal, and just push it and create that way. So I was feeling my shot a little bit. So the other team, Merisicordia, I can't pronounce it, but they were giving me room. So I had the green light to shoot, so I just felt comfortable, and I just took the shots, or I drove, or I was looking for my team spread out on the 3-point line, just ready to catch and shoot. So that's what we did the last couple minutes.
Did you kind of have a mentality in those last few minutes of I'm going to take over the game? Did that kind of thing ever cross your mind? I saw you calling for the ball at one point in the final few minutes and just taking it and driving to the hoop. Was there a certain point when Merisicordia was kind of coming back in that game where you just said, I'm going to take matters into my own hands?
Kind of. I wanted us to push, and so I felt like they were scoring, and then we were walking the ball up or just, slowing down, and I wanted to get it and push, because even if it didn't look like we were open on the fast breaker in transition, we still had options. So that's what I wanted to do, and I wanted to, get to the free throw line and, create that way. So that was my mentality the last couple of minutes.
There was a portion where it was like you guys just didn't score. I think after me, you got the basket in 50, and then they kind of score. You guys are struggling on offense. What really kind of clicked, I think it was that, I think it was your basket or something like that clicked. So, how did that kind of click to eventually just kind of secure the victory?
I don't know, but I just know that shot got us into a rhythm, and I think we felt confident and we had energy, and that's what we needed to finish out the game, because we were a little stagnant, when they went on their run, and we just needed to switch it up, and we did it at the right time, I think.
What was so difficult about covering Marks, especially? It seems like she gets the 3-pointer with the back-to-back threes, she never scores again. So, what was the difference after she gets that 3-pointer that you guys kind of locked down and stopped her?
Just making sure our hands were in her face when she was shooting. Her shooting the 3-point shot wasn't going to be an option, and that's what we had to do, especially after, she was hot. She hit, I think, 3 in a row or 2 in a row that really changed. We went from up 7 to up 1. And so, just getting on her and having a hand in her face, and so we had to shut her down.
Coach, you guys got into foul trouble pretty early there in the second half. Did you tell your team anything about what kind of approach to take, or tell them to maintain the same approach?
No, I think it's us being aggressive when fouling occurs, and there were fouls against Marks inside, and we're just trying to get around. We're trying to make it hard for her, and a couple of those fouls, I think, we're just us trying to make plays and defend the way we can. And it was tough because I knew that they're a very good free throw shooting team. So yeah, I didn't change. I wasn't screaming at them, don't foul. I just said, keep moving your feet around in the post. And I think Bree did a fabulous job down the stretch guarding her. I also think Collier did a nice job as well. So, but it was a joint effort, it was a team effort that if she did catch it in the paint, that there was going to be somebody else there as well. But she's just a very good player and made a lot of plays.
So what do you think you're up against tomorrow? What did you see? Both, if you both want to just comment briefly on what you're going to have to do to advance tomorrow.
Yeah, Johns Hopkins is a great team, a great program, a storied program, and they've got some great inside post players, and one great scorer from the outside, and I think that they're a smart team. It's Johns Hopkins, so they must be a smart team, and it's going to take a great effort from us. We're very excited that it's a home game. I think we have hopefully a lot left in the tank for tomorrow. We're used to back-to-back games, being in the NESCAC. So it's gonna take a lot. We'll go over scout and watch film tomorrow and be ready for them. We're excited just to advance and have that game tomorrow.
I think they're really good at executing their plays. And I think they're, like you said, strong on the inside definitely. But one thing I noticed when they were playing UNE is that when they were pressured, they kind of fumbled, or the passes weren't that strong. So I think that's something we can, use to our advantage. So, they're a strong team. They hustle. They fought from the tip off to the very end. So we just have to, fight with them and make them play our game, I think.